between the Washington football team and the Denver Broncos. Here's Tate to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own. Yard line.
Brady now on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On 1st down, Brady. And brought in by the tight end Cook. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
It's complete to Golden Tate. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st down, Washington.
Brady to throw again. That'll be complete to Cook. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Brady's throw there complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
And the Washington 1st down.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. He completes this one to Mack. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Complete to
Marlon Mack with touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
Washington 7, Broncos nothing. Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
for the first time with David Montgomery. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
On the tackle.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
2nd and 6 at the 29.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the return will stop right around the 25.
They'll take over.
So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one goes for 24 yards. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. And Brady will sneak it. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. They'll run it with Mack. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Marlon Mack with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. The extra point now coming from Myers. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Washington 14, Broncos nothing. Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll let it go. He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34. 1st down. Here's the run to Montgomery. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
He was brought down by Patrick Peterson.
From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. Over the middle to Beckham. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Out of the gun, Dobbs. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Dobbs. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake. Yeah,
he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
1st down, Washington.
Brady now on 1st down. And Cook has it left side. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Throw left side complete. It's Cook. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down, Washington.
Wait,
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Broncos, nothing.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
First down.
Again, it's Brady. That's complete right around the 8. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington.
Jared Cook, his 6th touchdown of the season. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Now Myers for the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Is good. Makes this Washington 21. Broncos nothing. Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit. I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Going deep here for Allen. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. They'll run with Montgomery. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal. Dobbs. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Looking back to the air on 2nd down, it's Brady. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Tyler Lockett with touchdown number 12 on the year. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the route is on here in this first half.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
Throwing on first down, Brady. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's Brady. He's got his man on the crossing route. And all the way down to the 26.
Complete.
A huge play there for Washington. 47 yards.
I'm seeing a lot of hands on hips in that secondary, and I suspect a lot of mumbling under their breath as well, because this defense has had no answer for the passing game here in the first half.
15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
And the Washington
first down, Brady. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Mack. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And this offense continues to pour it on. The extra point now coming from Myers. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Washington 35, Broncos nothing.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Sliding out of the pocket. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Dobbs. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now.
First down, Washington.
On 1st and 10, Brady. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Brady's pass.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the 1st half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. That is caught at the 7. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
Complete.
5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady.
And the Washington offense just continuing to pour it on.
Jason Myers.
That's one of the better examples of clock management.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, no, and it's intercepted.
Is no good on the fake extra point. Jason Myers set to kick off.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this 1st half.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this 1st half of action.
So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top.
As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
set to kick off.
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
And at the 48-yard line.
Dobbs looking to throw on first down, eluding the pressure right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 37. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. The drive starts with a completion left side, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there and a first down.
12. First down, Washington.
Play action. Now it's Brady. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up second and a yard at the 14-yard line.
How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Brady on the keeper. He's brought down by Micah Hyde. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hey, tighten down. There you go. Hey, 56.
On play action. Now Brady. Flush to his right. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
On second down, here's a run with Mack. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brady on the keeper. Incomplete. Out of the end zone. It's 4th down and goal at the 3-yard line.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They'll run for it. It's Mack. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Bronco defense comes up big.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
He will go out right near the 35-yard line. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Dobbs. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
And it'll be intercepted.
Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Throw left side complete. It's Mack. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. This will be caught just inside the 10. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Now Brady again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Golden Tate, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And he's able to put it through.
Makes this Washington 48. Broncos nothing. Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
On play action, it's Dobbs. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 26. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First down, Washington.
Brady now on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down.
Now Brady. And brought in by the tight end Cook. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
At the 29-yard line.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Caught right side, Tate. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. There to get a hand in and knock that one away, DJ Reed. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
Jared Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on. Now Myers for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes this Washington 55. Broncos nothing. Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
That's good.
23 yards, the final tally. From the gun, Dobbs. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 37. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Now a throw here, hauled in. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of
10 yards there, good for a Washington first down. On first down, Brady. That'll be complete to Cook. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Jared Cook.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
First down.
Throwing on first down. Brady looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady, he completes this one to Mack. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going, but it's not.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead, they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. He pitches it. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, Dobbs to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
For David Montgomery, incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and
from the gun on 3rd down. Dobbs. Open man is Gordon, complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
at the 21-yard line.
Out of the gun, Dobbs. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jeff Heath. Then he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Intercepted by Washington.
How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
They'll start on the ground with Mack. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
He was taken down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Down the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the
Brady going to throw here. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line.
intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At the 45-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. J.J. Watt in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game. So a victory here for the Washington football team. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Washington, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Denver, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.